died, Dibbs?
Yeah.
Ted, you are spitting on the grave of Sir Walter Dibbs, inventor of the Dibbs.
Honestly, Kurt, I don't know where you got this open, but it's awesome.
That wasn't me.
That is How I Met Your Mother.
I know, but it's awesome. And the people that are the sponsors of this segment are Trentolo and Trentolo. They've been fighting for you when you get injured since 1938. Go to their offices if you can in Hartford, Waterbury, Bridgeport, New Haven, and Torrington. That gives you a lot of availability around the state. And if you can't get there, call them at 844-999-9999. And, so you saw this whole Micah Parsons thing about the Olympics?
I saw it. I don't know if I'd have him on my team.
Who do you have on your team for USA flag football if they're in the Olympics?
Now, most of the time in 7-on-7 world, offense is defense and defense is offense. You don't have like complete substitutions like, defense is turning in all new 7 guys.
You got to play both ways.
Usually you're playing both ways. There might be 1 or 2 guys that sub in and out. Maybe the quarterback only plays offense. I think Tyreek Hill's got to be on this team, man. I mean, the fastest dude in the NFL, you got to have him on.
And he looks like he would knock you into the next week. So, yeah.
I think you need a corner, though. I think you need some D.
I got a kid named Travis Hunter that plays for Colorado, can play both ways.
I don't know. Ooh, he can play both ways. But he did get torched on Saturday or Friday night.
He's coming off an injury. Give the guy a break.
Good point.
And he's young, so he needs some coaching.
Now, I don't like the dropped interceptions I've seen from this cat. I think could have had 4 or 5 already at this point. Sauce Gardner's awesome, man. He's locked down.
There you go.
He is locked down.
Well, most corners, some of them used to be wide receivers. And they put them on the other side of the ball.
And there's a reason for that, Dibbs.
Well, they've got brick hands. Didn't want to bring that up, but sometimes it's true.
You got anybody, Kurt, on top of your head? No, nobody? What about Justin Jefferson?
I love Justin Jefferson.
I love Justin
What about
Jefferson?
Stephon Diggs? I need a guy, but I need a guy with attitude that he doesn't care if he's on offense or defense. He's just grabbing the flags off of every other country guy, and he's going to kick butt and want to get the gold medal. We're talking Olympics here. That's why Micah Parsons wants to play. I remember when Herschel Walker.
He wants it.
They got to want it bad. They don't want to just show up because of their name or their brand.
Right.
They want to represent the country, and they're willing to take apart any other flag football team to do it.
Now, if we're talking a quarterback that has to play defense, I need Lamar. I definitely need Lamar.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go Patrick and all. I'd probably go Jalen even. I just need a guy that can scramble as well because you can really pick up some yards as a quarterback scrambling. But if it's a guy that's just going to be stationary and he doesn't have to play any defense, I think I want Aaron Rodgers healthy.
What? He's 40 years old. He can be that damn coach.
Now, it is going to be 2028. So they're going to be.
It is 2028. You're right. So he's going to be 45 in 5 years. So come on.
And that hip.
Jeez.
Hard to find that guy
I didn't know
now.
you liked Aaron Rodgers.
I don't, but I like USA and I want to win. I just think I've reffed a lot of 7-on-7 in my day. I've played some 7-on-7 back in the college days, and
what about flag football though?
Yeah, flag football. It's a different sport, man.
Exactly,
it's a different sport. So don't bring up big guys. Like I'm sorry, Travis Kelce.
Dude, I've watched the pro flag football, and these dudes and women
they all fly.
They fly. Yeah. You can't catch them. You can't get the flag off of them. They're very elusive.
But I've seen teams be super successful with a stationary pocket passer instead of a guy that scrambles around to try to create angles. Like you have the rules are a little bit different. Usually it's a 3 Mississippi count before you can go rush the quarterback.
Oh my God, it's the same as when I was a kid.
Nah, I just like to say Mississippi.
3 Mississippi, go.
I think it's like a 5 count, but I would love it if you would have to say Mississippi in between. I think that should be a universal
I know this is a little bit different than the question, but have you seen the wiffle ball, the pro wiffle ball?
Yeah.
Absolutely fascinating.
What do you think of that stuff?
It's incredible.
How do you get it to do that? I couldn't.
Well, first of all, the ball's different.
Is it?
So, so you can manipulate the ball differently, but the fact that, it looks like he's coming in 120.
It's a guessing game.
It is.
Late.
The guys are throwing hooks. I don't even want to call it a sweeper. They're throwing it so far out one way, and it comes back, and you've got the little strike zone thing.
Love that.
I think that's amazing. I really do. I enjoy. Well, I don't care if it's flag football. I enjoy some of these games we played as children that are now becoming.
I know.
Like badminton's one thing. Badminton was cool in my grandmother's backyard.
Well, now it's called pickleball.
Well, now, you know, so did you just see, what was it? Matt Holliday. Who did he challenge? He just challenged somebody in pickleball because he is now one of the best pickleball players in the country. Yes.
I'm surprised.
Well, it reminds me of, God, who was the dude I played with on the Marlins? I forget his name now. He and his wife were nationally ranked in
Pickleball?
In racquetball.
Racquetball, okay.
They were amazing in racquetball. Don't you remember the dude who played for the Blue Jays? He and his wife. His wife was an amazing. They were world champion racquetball players.
I have not gotten into the racquetball.
He was a
rankings
catcher.
in a while.
I can't remember the dude's name, but I'm having an old moment right now.
Not Pudge Rodriguez. from
No,
Marlins,
God,
huh?
no. No, but this dude, he was. It'll come to me. He played in the mid 2000s, and his wife was like an Olympic swimmer, and they became like great racquetball
Really?
players. Yeah, and this is the same thing. It was Jeff Conine,
Okay.
Jeff Conine of the
Yeah.
Marlins, and his wife were and Niner was always like the kind of guy. See, Niner was he was annoying like Paul O'Neill was. These guys are such great athletes, and they're like, hey, you want to just go hit the racquetball around? I'm like, no, not with you. So that's kind of like the thing with this pickleball thing and Matt Holliday challenging somebody. Like, yeah, you've had a year or two to practice, and I've never picked up a racket. Let me go, and that was Paul O'Neill. Paul O'Neill, if he had gone in a different direction, could have been a pro golfer, probably a pro tennis player.
He's great at hoops.
Dude's great at hoops,
Yeah.
but it's like but the point I'm trying to make is I love when people are that athletic and they're like, hey, dude, let's just go hit the tennis ball around a little bit. What, so you could spank the crap out of me? No, that's not what I want to do. That's not enjoyable.
Mookie Betts is one of the best bowlers in the country.
Used to be John Burkett was the same way when he pitched in the big leagues.
Back to flag football. LaMelo Ball for the roster.
Never lost. He never lost. He never lost.
What
Think
about
outside the
LeBron?
box.
What about LeBron?
Old.
It would be nice to have someone 7
Yeah,
foot.
LeBron's always talking about how good an athlete he is. Let's see it. Put your money up. Let's go.
Don't
Money
give
where your mouth is.
Jokic any ideas. He's going to get a team and beat us.
All right, back to the postseason.
Now you can relive